Like, seriously, go and find some alliances. Don't go and sell yourself like a hooker, which is what you are, okay? I mean, like, you could call yourself an escort all you want, but that's what you are. You are a prostitute, girl, okay? Stop being one. Close your legs, and people will respect you. If you want to have sex with your husband. Don't go have sex with your husband and then cheat behind his back with several other people like you did with Grizzly, okay? I don't care if it's Niato or not. Don't do it. And you too, Niato. Stop. Stop cheating on people. Okay? Don't say, oh, well, I think she's cheating and let me give 1,000 excuses. Nobody gives a fuck about any of your excuses. They only care about results. So you guys need to grow up, shape up, and ship out. Okay? Cool. I mean, I could go into a whole seminar about leadership. Maybe I will. But the thing is that you guys need to realize is there's leaders and then there's followers. You're either a leader or a follower. And usually people are born that way. You can't make a follower into a leader. It just doesn't happen. And then there's these people that are like on the side that kind of just don't fit in either category. Okay? But there's a difference between leaders and followers. You are one or the other. And I will make a seminar about that. I'll make a class. I had one class already about that. It helped a lot of people. Helped a lot of people become leaders later. But as far as it goes for the role play, I will be back. I will. I promise you I will. It's just, you know, during the holidays, I didn't want to deal with Jacamo or anybody else that was going to cause me drama. You cause me drama, I mean, if you think you're going to cause me drama and you're going to keep me away and take over or try to run your own little group, it's not going to work for you. Okay? Because basically if you're surrounding yourself with marauders or whatever they're called, traitors, they're going to betray you too. And I get it. I understand. Oh, she hasn't been there for one day or whatever it is. Okay? I understand completely why you would feel like I've abandoned you. But I have not. I promise you I haven't. It's just, I needed a break. I needed a super break because I just don't want to deal with it anymore. Like, you guys sit there and argue about things that that are ridiculous. And like half the time when you argue about it, like a week later or a month later or 6 months later, you're not even there. Okay, it's like, why the fuck is there this World War III if you're not even gonna be there? You understand? Like, if you're not gonna be responsible, then you're just gonna take away all these people's positions for your quote-unquote cause, and then you're not there, like Servial did. Okay, Servial and his, what was that group called? The Axis? Gee, I don't even remember. That's how pathetic it was. Because it was so tiny that, you know, and he did so little with it that I can't even remember it. Like, I can remember other groups that are on a larger scale, like the ICO Alliance, which is now the Frost Alliance, and I run that. But like, when you're talking about tiny groups with like 15 members, I don't remember that. I don't remember it because you didn't do any effort. And Servial was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna take over Frost and I'm gonna do all this crap. Yeah, okay, bozo. Like, nobody believes that. Okay, they may have believed it at the time because you think you're a little Obama where you could just sit there and talk big and be like, I will take over this place. Like, okay, if you say so, bucko. And then people are like, all right, well, what are we gonna do? How are we gonna do it? And then you're just like, we're going to band together and, look at that, I gotta go, bye-bye. Like, what? What? Like, are you fucking for real? Everybody's saying this about you. Are you fucking for real? Okay, no. Absolutely, positively not. No way. Nobody wants to believe in that. And so the ones that did, they stuck around and they waited for you, and then you were gone for months. And then your excuse when you came back for 15 minutes to an hour was, oh, well, I had military shit. Well, fuck you, asshole. Okay, I used to live on a base. On a real Spec Ops military base. And I can tell you for a fucking fact that there is no way in hell that you don't have time to get on and say hello to your people. Okay, it takes about 2 seconds, not even, to say hello. Okay, let me say it again, hello. That's not even 1 second. I just looked at my screen and timed the time. 1 second, hello. Okay, that's all you need to do, is at least give some contact and say what's going on. And you're not there? That's not fair. And then your daughter, people are coming up to her and they're just like, well, where's cereal? Where's cereal? Where's cereal? She's like, I don't know. Well, she had to close your group down because you're a retard, all right? You just screwed all those people over and they lost all their jobs because they thought, oh, well, if I join your cause because you sound bright, which you're not, okay? I don't, you know, but you talk loud and, oh, I will defeat you, like this shit, okay? People think you're strong, but you're not because you're not there for your people. I get it, we all need a break, but when you're gone for too much, you come back for an hour and give a stupid excuse like, oh, the military kept me busy. I mean, you weren't even deployed. Like, what the hell? What the hell, man? Like, I get it, you know, you're busy, but come on, at least for 10 seconds. You know, just at least say, like, you know, I'm tied up. And then you came back, and then you were gone, and you never came back for months. So that's the thing about me as the leader of this group. I do not want to deal with this anymore. And if you're gonna run off and you're gonna join like these little indie bands, I'm gonna call them indie bands because they're like one-hit wonders, okay? Where they do one little thing where they say like, you know, they say blah blah blah, fuck you Luna, blah blah blah, and then they're gone, and then they're like, oh well, I can't support my group. Like, you basically are like a one-hit wonder. It's there and then it's gone and that's it. Okay, if you're gonna join those things, I'm gonna drop you back to private if you try to do this, and I'm gonna make you wait double the time to excel. Okay, you have to bring me a real damn good reason as to why I should allow you to take your role back. Personally, I don't even think I should let you join anymore at all. You know, traitors will be traitors. I get, you know, you guys are like, oh, well, I don't want to deal with this or I want to deal with that. Like, you know, I can't do this anymore. There's a reason why I have not been training my soldiers. Because I sat there and trained you guys, and then, like, I had a few of you like decide to get nasty with me and be like, oh well, I want to try to take over now because I have all these training skills. Dumbbell, you think I taught you all my techniques? Hell no, sorry, I didn't. Why would I do that? I'd only teach you enough to be able to defend yourself and be better than the rest. But I never teach you enough to defeat me. That's called suicide, alright? I would never do that, ever. So, I just stopped teaching people because people got nasty and be like, oh well, I could defeat you, you know, I'm gonna be like what was his name, Emperor Palpatine. I mean, what was his leader, his Sith Lord above him? It's not Darth Sidious, I don't know, but basically Emperor Palpatine, he had a lord above him, and he went and defeated his master. And that's how he became Emperor Palpatine. Well, through other things too, and you'd have to watch like episode 3 to know all the details of that, but of Star Wars. But you are not going to be Emperor Palpatine, honey bunny. I hate to inform you, but you're not. That isn't even the right universe our roleplay is in. Our roleplay is in a Mass Effect themed universe. That means we wear the armors, but we are not strictly held to that roleplay. Okay? So you need to like grow up and like keep in your place. The only time I would think that it would be okay for someone to take my role is if they could do all the things that I did. Like, for example, they make all those armors and they make the group and they find 100 alliances at the minimum, okay, because we have more than 100. And then you go and like get more than 300 soldiers on your own time, and you do all these bells and whistles and you get a badge for your group, you have to get all the bells and whistles before I could take you seriously enough to be like, okay, maybe this person can be my heir or something like that. I don't want to just give you my role play because you feel like it, okay? And I get it there that, you know, maybe some of you want to be a regent, and okay, you can apply for that, but you cannot take over as regent permanently, alright? I will be back, and I will never give up on Frost ever until the day I die. And that means in real life. Till the day I die, I will never give up on my roleplay. I just need a short break. I just can't handle bullshit anymore. And frankly, I would love to ask the rest of you to block Giacomo and to block Jace and to block anybody who's causing any false rumors, because if we all block them, then guess what? They have no way to do the rumors. Okay, they could scream at the air, learn on this! Okay, but if we aren't there to hear him and we don't have him on our friends list, then he can't say anything to us. And normally I don't like to ask people to block people, but what he's doing is harassment and sending things to my address to harass me. I mean, like, I won't even open my mail anymore. I never even open my mail. I never opened the letter that he gave me, the one with the gummy worms, the gummy dicks. The only way that I knew that was because Jeremy opened it for me because I asked him to. Okay, so don't keep trying to harass me. And you know, what's your great plan trying to take over? What's your grand plan? So what if I let you, okay? And I would never let you, but say I did. What would you do? Like, what are you gonna do? How are you gonna afford, I mean, like those gun badges that I made, they are $400K a pop, okay? That's out of your pocket, not the soldiers, because those guns are given to the soldiers for certain missions they do. Like, for example, the silver gun is given for joining, and the gold gun is doing something heroic for the military. It's not just given willy-nilly, okay? And the crown badges, those are given to, like, members of Frost. Like, actual monarchs of Frost. Not just somebody who takes our name and says, oh yeah, I'm part of Frost. No, you have to be a member of Frost or related in some way or another, okay? In fact, in some point or another, I'm gonna get an alliance badge, like people that like make allies with Frost. We're gonna have all these little things, and we're doing this because we want to make the roleplay better, okay? And then, like, what about like armor? You just gotta sit there and just zero derive someone else's armor, and then just slap an insignia on it? I mean, what are you gonna do? That's the thing. If you don't have an answer for all those questions, how are you gonna get armor for your people? How are you going to get the badges for your people? How are you going to get the alliances, the group, and the art for your people? Then I don't take you seriously. And nobody else should. Because it takes a lot of time and money. And then you'd be like, oh, well, in time I'm going to do this. No. No, I do not believe that. I will not believe that. Because people say, well, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do that, and I'm going to do this, and yeah, and I'm going to be the president of the United States. No, it ain't gonna happen. Yeah, I'm gonna be the Queen of England and the Queen of Timbuktu, and I'm gonna be Jesus, and I'm gonna walk on water. Okay. Yeah, right. If you don't sense that I'm being sarcastic there, then God help you. But like, that's the point that I'm saying. Like, you guys need to have, you know, a reliable. And at that point, the thing is, why would you even want to take over if you had all those things? Why not make your own ordeal? Okay, it would be much better if you did. If you can afford all those things, I don't see why you can't make your own group. And if you are good enough with it and you're a good enough leader to where you're not doing things like hurting your members purposely, like raping them or whatever, hell, I would even like ally myself with you, because I'd be like, this person is a good person. I want to be their friend. because they care about their people. But if you don't care about your people and you're doing things like illegal activity, yes, I will take you down.